everyone, and welcome back to Daki's World. I hope you've had an amazing week. It's another episode of Daki World, and since it's February, let's give a travel vlog now. I'm still learning how to do this, so I don't have the actual videos of me doing it, but I will keep showing you clips, photos, and everything I experienced during my travel. So I decided to change over the new year in Abu Dhabi. So this one is for Abu Dhabi. So I left again by myself and went to Abu Dhabi, and let me start by saying that the most amazing thing about Abu Dhabi, two things stood out for me in Abu Dhabi. One was the technology. Technology works, people. Technology makes life easy, Kenyans. Two was the architecture in the city. And a lot of people ask me, why did you not go to Dubai? Because it's cheaper in Abu Dhabi. This year we're saving money. It's cheaper in Abu Dhabi, and I can take a day trip to Dubai, which I was planning to, but I didn't. So again, I land to Abu Dhabi, no itinerary, and yep, we gotta think of things to do. So first day to the malls. I love seeing the malls, and they're pretty much similar to what we have here, so they were amazing. My favorite mall turned out to be Marina Mall, because outside it's on a beachfront, so you can sit and just enjoy the breeze and a nice view of the city and a nice view of the mall, all to yourself, by yourself. So that turned out to be my favorite mall. But and I also visited Abu Dhabi Mall, which had this nice Christmassy themed setup. By the way, it was winter in Abu Dhabi, which kind of was a bit annoying, because I am running away from winter that's -20, -15. Then I'm coming to a winter that's 26. Why do you even call it winter? It's no winter. It's not. That's a summer day in Kenya. Just saying. Anyway, it was winter. That made my life easier, because then I didn't get to experience the really extreme temperatures that the UAE does at some times in the year. So yeah, off to the malls, come back to my room. End of day one. Day one was just malls and seeing the city, taking a lot of walks as well, and activating Bumble. I recommend Bumble. When you're visiting to a new place, activate Bumble. Yeah. Anyway, day two was to see everything that people go to see in Abu Dhabi. So I went to see the Grand Mosque, and yeah, it was grand. That one I give you. It's a Grand Mosque. It was worth everything I went through to get in that mall, because first when you get there, it's nice. The view is nice from the outside. I mean, look at the photos. And then you get in and there's traffic, human traffic. A lot of people are going there. I mean, also it's around December when everyone is going for holiday, so it explains why there was so many people there. There were thousands of people lining up to get into that mosque. And then the Kenyan in me manages to go past everyone and get to the guy who's checking the tickets, and he's like, where's your ticket? I'm like, it's free. Like, yeah, but you need to have a QR code to go back and buy a ticket. What? Not buy a ticket. So I go back, and again, to technology. I get there, scan a QR code, blah, 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 filled it in, and I go back, and the guy's like, yeah, now you have a QR code, you can get in. It's not, you don't pay for it, it's free, but you just have to have the QR code, because you need to scan all these doors as you go in. And then you also have to be dressed appropriately, just to mention. But now it's clear, not tight stuff, just loose. I was wearing a nice jumpsuit that was loose, and then you have to have a scarf to cover your hair. I mean, you have to be respectful of this religion when you're getting in the mosque, and that's a lot of people did that, by the way. So yeah, you get in, and it's a long walk to the actual mosque. There are cars to walk to take you there, they're free. But I thought, why come all the way and not take a walk and see everything? So my way of making experiences is walking. Yeah, I'll tell you about how I walked for 5 kilometers the following day. So I walked to the mosque, and it was worth it. It was beautiful. Like, if you're a photographer, these are some of the nice places to take photos. I mean, everywhere in Abu Dhabi you can take nice photos, but this is one of those nice places you can take some really nice photos. I took some photos. Of course, here they are, videos of myself in the mosque, because I needed people to know that I was actually there. I didn't just download photos. I was there. So the only way I could prove to you that I was there is taking selfies. So here you go, selfies. I was there. I didn't download them. Joke. Anyway, and from there I get out, and there's an ice cream guy, and because I'm super hot, I go take an ice cream and I ask him, where can I go to kill my time? I've been here and I don't know where else to go. Like I said, I don't travel with an itinerary. So this guy's like, have you been to the aquarium? I'm like, no. How far is it from here? He's like, not very far from here. You just take a taxi and you can go to the aquarium. Before I finish off the taxi story, just to let you know, there are actually free buses from some parts of the city to the Grand Mosque, if you manage to understand the schedule and you're there on time. I really wanted to take the bus to another place, but I missed the timings. It's free, so I thought, why not experience it? But I didn't get to experience it because I'm African and we're so good at timing, so I missed it. Anyway, I go to the aquarium. I take a taxi to the aquarium. Again, I don't want to say much about the aquarium. I just want to show you the aquarium because wow, looking at the shark eye to eye. Hi buddy, you dropped, you can catch me, but you look cute. Having all these lovely fish fly on top of you and you're like, oh my god. Quite an experience, by the way. I recommend the aquarium. Yeah, and then they have a jungle-ish themed thingy in there. This was my favorite part because I thought it's so lovely. It had birds that were flying everywhere. They were not trapped, they were not caged, they were just free to fly inside that part of the aquarium. Then it had monkeys, and it had lizards, and it had fish in the water. It was just an ecosystem of animals and plants, and it looked so cool. It reminded me of the movie Mowgli. I know it's a movie I watched a long time ago, but when I saw that, the thing that came into my mind was Mowgli. Yeah. Anyway, nice. Again, the photos speak for it. So I had taken a ticket where there was a full access ticket and a ticket limiting your access. So I had a full access ticket because I thought, like, why not? Why come all the way and then just limit myself to something? Let me see everything that they have to offer. So I took a full access ticket, and you get to, well, I didn't feed the fish because I didn't see the point of feeding the fish with their food. So I didn't take that bit, so that's the only thing I didn't pay for. So you get to get a boat ride on top of the water, and now you can see the animals underneath you. It was just magical. It was just amazing. And to think that all this water is trapped in a building and it's housing all these types of fishes, and the people employed to actually feed these type of fishes, and this water is so clean that all these animals are able to survive. It was just phenomenal. It was amazing. I must say that, man, you guys can make rain. Then and now I understand why and how you can make rain. Anyway, yeah, finished my tour, and because of my kind of ticket, I had 20% discount on any cafe in the building, and I thought, why not have coffee with this amazing view? I had the coffee with the most amazing view I have seen so far. Not ever, because I think I might see some better ones in the future, but so far that was my favorite view for coffee, with an ocean, part of the ocean, lovely buildings, a nice breeze. Oh, it was nice. And then again after that, drove back to Marina Mall, my favorite, to enjoy the evening sunset, and then went back to my hotel. I decided to walk to the hotel. I mean, come on, you gotta give it to me. Like, I'm Kenyan. I enjoy walking and running, so I thought I can do this. And I left to take a walk back to my hotel, which was 7 kilometers away. And halfway I was like, I give up. Taxi, come carry me please to my hotel. Only to discover I had like a kilometer left to get there. I was like, Anyway, that was day 2. Day 3, wake up, and I'm gonna go to the desert. Like, you cannot be in Abu Dhabi or Dubai and not do a desert drive, because why are you not doing one? So they I again, online technology, and these people are not scammers. I mean, if it was Kenya, I'd have lost my money, but these people are not scammers. Just went online, booked online. They're like, yeah, we'll come pick you up at this time, so be ready. They were there at exactly that time. Got in the SUV. We picked some other family, Moroccans. They were from Morocco, I think, and we went to the desert. And when we got there, got to another SUV again. We did the sand dune drive, and it was amazing driving. I mean, if you haven't done it, when you get there, please make sure you do one of these drives, because it's, and then you're in a car and they're speeding, and it's how they control that thing that was, oh my goodness, I need to live here so I can do this every weekend. Because if I was living there, probably every weekend I'd be there. Or I'd have to buy my own car, because you can't hire every weekend. Well, I'd figure it out. But yeah, it was just amazing. And then I get there at the place of the safari, at the place where they had set up the party. They're calling it desert camp, at the camping site. And there were so many people there. So I was supposed to take a camera, but I met this Egyptian who blew my mind off, distracted me. I didn't get to ride the camel because I met an Egyptian. So I would be living in Abu Dhabi right now, in a nice house, with someone taking care of me, but I'm here making videos for you. Anyway, so I said, this guy, amazing. We spent the evening together, showed me around. It wasn't that fancy, but it was quite an experience. We watched this dance, we watched this fire show, we watched this nice stuff, we danced and we ate. I didn't enjoy the food, by the way. We ate, and eventually they took me home. It was the 31st of December, so I had to find a place to go watch the fireworks in Abu Dhabi on my way. Yeah, I remember. And then the car that had taken me there wouldn't take me back, so they had to find me another car. They found me another car. I don't think so. I'll edit that part out. So yeah, we became friends with this guy who we became friends, and he offered to take me to a nice place where I could enjoy the fireworks. And that is how I got to see some really nice fireworks at the Marina beach on the 31st of December and 1st of January. I'm still there, and I decided I'm gonna go to, I think I've had my dates mixed up, so please don't ask, don't worry, just know I did all these things. I just can't remember which came first, which came last. I know it's only been a month. That means I need something to supplement my brains. Anyway, yeah, and then the fireworks were amazing. I mentioned I had Bumble. So at this point, I was in, one of the guys I was chatting with had offered to take me to see the fireworks, but my eyes were blown away by this other guy who dropped me home, and I opted to go with him. I know if this guy watches this video, he's gonna be like, so that's what happened. So yeah, we went to watch the fireworks. So I didn't go meet the first guy on Bumble. Oh my god, it's becoming a dating story. It's not. And then this guy I met on Bumble, now the following day he was very nice. We met, Ghanaian, and he took me to Yas Island after I visited the Louvre. No, I went to the Louvre by myself. It's a small France in the UAE because the building, phenomenal, the art, phenomenal, amazing pieces. It was full of French people. So if you want to be in France and not be in France, you could come to the Louvre because it's France. It's a little France in the UAE. It was amazing though. The pieces they had were phenomenal, and there was a lot of history as well of the religion, Arab, a little bit of Christianity. I enjoyed everything. I'm not into history, I'm not into art, I don't know what I'm into, but I enjoyed everything, and you pay, but it was worth the money because, I mean, everything was just amazing. And then I had lunch and I met this guy who took me to Yas Island. Now, I should have met this guy early in the day because Yas Island was everything that I didn't get to do in Abu Dhabi. I have to go back. I have to come back for you, Yas Island. So yeah, we went there, and there's Ferrari World, and he's been in there before. So he was like, if you pay, you have to pay to get in the Ferrari world. If you pay for this, then it means all the stuff, like we don't have enough time for you to do everything that's inside. So you wouldn't get your maximum of your money, like you won't get to utilize your money to the fullness, which kind of makes sense. So it's like you can, now you know where it is, you can come next time and do it, or you can just take the ticket and do what you can. I was like, no, let me come back, let me have a reason to come back to this great city. So that was Yesterland. Yesterland we had Ferrari World, which I just got to take photos of it outside. There was the Water World, which was right next to it, and there was the Disney World somewhere nearby. So I thought I should have come here in the morning and maybe gone to the Louvre later in the day, because the Louvre was open all day. But anyway, I got to see everything. And then after that, he offered to take me to a fish market. I don't like fish, and I told him I don't like fish, but I am happy to try fish. It was nice having different kinds of fish that I didn't quite like, but he enjoyed. So thank you. You enjoy the fish? Consider that my thank you for doing this for me. And then yeah, and he offered to take me to the airport the following day. How cool can that be? So yeah, and just in case you're getting ideas and you're thinking of asking me what happened in the story, we haven't talked since. Yeah, so he came to my life in that moment for that, and then he was meant to disappear after that, like he did. So yeah, anyway, from winter in the UAE to actual winter back in Astana to -20, -15. It was worth it. It gave me time to clear my mind. It gave me time to readjust. I felt like I had a holiday. So coming back, I felt ready for work. I am still living in the States. Forgive me. I'm a new traveler, so I'm still living in that. Anyway, yeah, it was amazing and it was nice. If you stayed to listen to my stories until now, I am so happy. I'm entertaining enough for you to watch this much. But yeah, that's it. Let's see what March will have to offer. Let's see what we will do in March. Because I don't know yet. Anyway, it was really nice having you here. Look at other videos on our channel, because we don't always do this. This is new. This is a new segment in this channel. We do other educative stuff. So please, if you haven't had a chance to just look through everything else, please look through everything else, because that might be educative. This is just entertaining. Anyway, thank you for your time. Have a lovely week, and until next time, God bless.